Hey guys, I thought I would go ahead and update you guys on the books I have read in July so far and catch you guys up on what I've been reading since I've kept them this time around. I'm about to go turn these in and get some other books. The first book I've read in July was Holding Up the Universe. It's a pretty lengthy book in my opinion. It was an okay book. I rated it 3 stars. I thought I was going to really enjoy this one just because it was really popular on my Goodreads, but I really wasn't a fan of it as much as I thought it was going to. It was an okay book. Would I recommend? Maybe not so much, but it was good, and so I gave it 3 stars. The next book I read in July was Listen to Your Heart. I like this one. This was really good, and it kind of opens your mind, even though I always take stuff from fiction books, even though they are fiction, but I took away the fact that it's like, even if you think you're set on something, like early on in life, you can always drift away from that and not go with that, because she always thought that she was going to be at the lake and that was what she was always going to do. But then now she kind of realizes, like, hey, maybe there is something else out there for me, and the lake is not always going to be the only thing there. So I like when you can do that with books, even if they're fiction. And so I like that one. I rated that one 4 stars. And then the next book I read was called Mary Jane, also based in the 1970s, and I really like that era of books in general, so I thought I would really enjoy this. I rated it 4 stars. It was a lot more different than I thought it was going to be. I liked the storyline and how it played out and stuff, but I would recommend if you really like the 70s genre of reading, but it was good, and it was more about like the people in the book and how they grow and change, like with all the events that occur in the book. But I gave it 4 stars. It was definitely a good book. My first book I really like of July so far is People We Meet on Vacation. I really enjoyed this book. It's kind of like a past and present kind of read, where they are writing about this summer, and then they also are writing about like different summers in the past. I really like this book. I kind of like romance books a lot more that end up like this, like you kind of don't know what way they're gonna go, and I really liked her style of writing, and so I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for some more of her books that I have on hold to come in, because I'm definitely gonna like run to the library and pick them up as soon as they come in. So this is definitely one of my favorite books of July so far, but I still only rated it 4 stars. I feel like for something to be rated 5 stars, I have to be like, oh my god, like the whole time. And I felt like it was most of the time, but then it wasn't like the whole time. But I'm hoping I have a 5-star read in July, because I only had one in June. So I'm like, I haven't had like a really crazy book, like mind blown my mind in a while, so I'm hoping that comes up in the next few weeks as I continue to read books in July. But I'll catch you guys up as soon as I read some more books. Alright, and the next book I read in July is 6 Weeks Left to Live. Well, 6 Weeks to Live. And I gave this book 4 stars. I thought it was really good. I thought it was going to be a little bit more different than what it was. At the end of the book, it's really different than what I thought it was going to be. I still thought it was a really good book, and I think I would recommend that to you guys to read. The next book I read was Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I'm trying to still finish a lot of her books. I still haven't read some of them. They're still on my TBR list. This one is definitely one of my more favorite ones out of the two. I like this 2 different kind of stories that are told throughout the book, because there's 2 different point of views throughout the book, and I really enjoyed this one. I did only give it 4 stars still. I didn't think it was worthy of 5 stars, but I did really enjoy it. It's one of my more favorite books of Colleen Hoover. Next book I read was Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, and I really enjoyed this book. I did give this book 5 stars. This is my first book I gave 5 stars in about like 2 months. I really enjoyed this one. Like reading through it, I expected it to turn out this way, and then at the end you get like this twist, and it's literally like the last 50 pages that you get this twist that you didn't see coming. And I really enjoyed the writing of this author, because I've read a couple of his other books. I've read Final Girls, and I've read The Last Time I Lied, which I think is my favorite book by him. If you guys are looking for a thriller, that one was really good. And this one is definitely like my second favorite of his so far, and I have another one out that I have currently out that I'm going to start reading here soon.
but this one is definitely one of my favorites. But this is probably all the books I'm going to be able to read in July. That's all the books that I read in July. I read a total of 7 books. A lot of them were like iffy, and the last book I read in July actually was one of the books I gave 5 stars to. And yeah, so that's all the books that I read in July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. And then make sure to also go ahead and comment down below any video ideas you guys have for me. I'm still kind of incorporate some more video styles and stuff. It's just kind of what I read in a month right now. I'm kind of still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.